Hi, welcome to today's CAD lesson. In today's exercise, we would model this OD emblem. Let me turn this around so you have a good view of what we would be modeling. How we want to tackle this is to build this first part. So we will draw a circle and extrude that, and then we would pattern four more of that so that we would have one intersecting with the other because of the pattern distance we would specify. Let's begin to create our model. Let's get a new worksheet, and so new standard MMIPT. Let's hit create. Now we'll pick the 2D sketch command and create the sketch on the XY plane. Now let's draw the first two circles we would be extruding to form the first circular ring. For that, let's pick the circle command. We will draw the first circle here. Let's diameter this as 22 and enter. We'll also draw another one to share in the center point of that of diameter 17. Let's enter. You can right click and OK to get off the circle command. Now let's use this constraint, the horizontal constraint command. We want to align the center point of this circle horizontally with the origin. You can right click and OK to get off that command. You can even just click in the next command you want to select. It would deselect the previous one. We would dimension now the distance between the center of this circle and this point here as 20. So just click and type the 20 in there. We will check this, and that is it for this one. So we would finish, and we want to extrude this. So the extrude command, the direction of extrusion, we will keep the default one, but we also have to select the profile we want to extrude. For that, let's pick this profile, and the thickness of that, which is the distance, we will change from 10 to 4 and enter that. Okay, so this is our first part, but wait, we have to apply an angle. So go back into the extrusion, just double click, and here for the taper, we want to put a little bit of taper, something around -6 should be fine. Let's even do -5 for that. So we see a little bit of taper from this extrusion face towards this face. Let's hit OK. Now we want to pattern this, so we get 3 more. Let's pick the rectangular pattern command, since this extrusion will be patterned along a straight line. Now we pick that. So for the feature we want to pattern, it is going to be this extrusion we've done. The direction of that, let's use one of the default axes, and so open up the origin. You would find the axis which is going to be the x-axis. Let's select that. Straight away we see our first preview. But here we will change the count. We don't want just 2, we want 4 of them, including the one we had already. And the distance between the center point of each extrusion should be 13.5. I'll type that in here, and let's hit OK. There we have it, so easy. Now we want to apply the fillet to these faces. For that, let's use the fillet command, and here you will see the select edges. So you have to select the edges you want to apply the fillet to. Before we do that, let's come down and choose this option here that says set selection priority to edge loop. So I'll select that, and now we would select those edges, which is going to be this very one. It can get a bit tricky. If you're not careful, you would select a face. So just take your time and select all the edges we want to apply the fillet to. But before I continue selecting, let me change the radius of this fillet to 0.75. Now I can continue with my selection until this edge. Also, like I mentioned, it is a bit tricky, so take your time. Also this edge, let's do this edge as well. Also this very one, let's do that. And then finally, okay, like I said, you see I've selected a face. If it happens like that, we'll have to go through this process again. So let me cancel. Let's go through it again. The fillet radius is 0.75. Now we can select the edges. I'll be careful this time. So this edge, also this one, let's select this edge, this as well, also this. Let's select this edge. We will do this edge, and then the final one we got wrong the first time, so there we go. Now everything was fine, the preview is okay, so we hit OK. This looks good. It's as easy as that. Let's do our basic rendering. So go into the view tab. Let's add shadows. We'll add a reflection. And I would like to change the lightning effect to the plain room. And I would also change the appearance of this to honed. Great. Let's inspect. All right, so that is it for this tutorial. Very brief one, easy. You can try this if you are a beginner. If you would have any comments, questions, concerns, or contributions, drop them down in the comment section below. I would respond to them as soon as possible. Don't forget to share this with your CAD friends and save this. Give me a thumbs up as well. I'll see you soon in the next tutorial. Bye.